So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's video. We are looking at FIFA 23. A bit of career mode, all right? I'm going to kind of talk about, look, I'll be honest with you, right? I'm not excited about FIFA in any shape or form because it's, it's a reskin of last year with a few minor upgrades, but I'll be honest with you, folks, there's nothing else to play. We've got eFootball. If you want to play it strictly online, there's not a whole lot to do there. And then UFL, obviously, still in the works. So, football game-wise, there's not a lot of choice. So, we're just going to kind of go through this video. It was from HD Gamer. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about him. And, yeah, he put out this video about career mode, and it just kind of went through it. So, I'm going to go through, we're not going to go through the whole thing. It's like an hour long. If you want to check out the original, go and check it out. There is a lot of beta footage out there. I could show that as well. I don't know if this is going to get flagged or not. I hope not. I mean, what does it matter? Why does EA care? It's the same gameplay as last year, EA. There's nothing to surprise us with. But we're also going to talk about, like, is it worth, I don't know why I said it like that, but is it worth picking up FIFA 23 if you've played the old games, or should you give it a miss? Ultimately. But like I said, there isn't really anything else to play right now. So the facts are, just play FIFA 23 if you want, and then next year, we'll have eFootball, hopefully, with some Master League. Now, this isn't sponsored by EA, not myself, but Matt HD's was. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to run through this video. So first of all, this is new, right? You can pick a real manager. So this is what it's going to look like for you guys. If you go to the Premier League, you've got the Frankie Lampy. There's no actual picture of him, which is interesting. There's no picture for Pep Guardiola either. Some are licensed, some will have the real face, some of them obviously don't. So I don't know what Ten Hag looks like, or Lampard, or Cooper, or Vieira. Well, Vieira's there, so why doesn't he have a face? I don't know. That's a bit odd. But there we go. You pick a manager. As you can see, he also went to... What did he do there? He skipped through to another one. See, this is the problem with this. There we go. We nailed it. So, you can actually obviously pick other nations as well. So there's a lot of managers to choose from, right? There you go. Beautiful. Okay, so you pick your manager. As you do, he has gone for Mr. Jurgen Klopp. And it's the usual shenanigans. Give him a ridiculous outfit because that's what you do. And you give him his name. Although you can't change those because he's a real manager, of course. And then you've got your expectations, your budget, the kits that you wear, your logo, your club info. And everything else under the sink. If it's a big sink. Right, move on. So he's going to create his club. Or he's going to advance. He's going to create the club. So from there, you can actually create your own team if you would like. If you want to use Liverpool or all the proper teams, you just click advanced. Click it, son. I know he's talking in the background. So if you want to hear Matt HD Gamer talking in the background, go and watch the original video. I'm just going to quickly, briefly go over this because there isn't a lot of change to FIFA Career Mode. It's ultimately giving you real managers, new cutscenes, bit of pre-season action. But apart from that, it's not really going to blow your socks off. So he's just kind of going through here, showing all that. I really want to just get to the cutscenes, to be honest. And you pick all your settings as you normally do, the match difficulty, the half length, the currency, the competitions if you want to be enabled, the transfer window if you want that to be enabled, international offers as well, negotiation strictness, and then you've got your financial takeover as well. There's the pre-season tournaments, and then you go in there and you have a look at the objectives for the season. Right, so he's got in there and he started searching some players and said, I'm not really worried. Right, here we go. He starts having a bit of a conversation with the Dortmund man about possibly buying Jude Bellingham. So he wants to go in there right off the bat. I mean, Klopp does look great. I really do think graphically this game is... Look, you're not going to have any problems with graphics. You're not going to have any problems with the presentation of this game, the atmosphere, the crowd. It's going to be fantastic. Ultimately, it's the gameplay, which for me is the bread and butter of anything. So he's going to put in an offer here of £40.1 million. No, he's going for £30 million. For Jude Bellingham, no chance. He's going to have to at least double that. I don't know how much he's going to offer, but we'll see. There's a nice picture of a phone. And he's going to submit that offer. We're ready to offer you £30 million for Bellingham. Let's have a look, see what he does. Can't see it happening. To let Bellingham go, we want 18.4. Oh, and he's exchanging Luis Diaz. Okay, so yeah, you're looking at about 45 million with an exchange. I don't know if he does it. Anyway, there we go. Shows you what can do with the transfers, right? I'm sure some of you want to see the gameplay as well. We'll get to very slim pickings of gameplay. There isn't a ton of it, but this is just to kind of give you a rundown. Good to see you both. Hope we've been looking after you. There he is. Bellingham does look the part. Sits down, has a coffee, quick beverage, and a release clause of 86 million in the bag. Do the old wages and have some cake, apparently. All right, so here is the new cutscenes. So as you can see, there is Jude, the new signing. Now, this is all nice and great, and it's all pretty, and we've already seen all this before, right, on sort of PES with Master League. At the end of the day, folks, you're going to get bored of this. It's nice to have at the beginning, and I think the first season you're going to be like, ooh, and then after that you're going to be like, ooh. So yeah, it's one of those things. Eventually you're going to get bored of the cutscenes, but at least they're there. Then you've got your statistics and how well you've done. So they've given him a D for a decent buy. He's rated 79, by the way, 19 years of age, of course. Financial tips, stronger negotiation skills could have saved you 7 million on this deal. So there we go. So yeah, it just gives you a little breakdown of how well you did. All the same kind of menus, they haven't really changed. Probably myself, folks, I might even give player career mode a bit of a bash, because I think that's had a little bit more of a boost than actual career mode itself. Then you go through the scouting. As we know, you do the same shenanigans. As I say, I'm not really bothered about all this stuff because it's very, very similar. If we get to any kind of cutscenes, we will have a look at them. But for the most part, it's very similar. Then you've got your training that you do. You can simulate those drills. Obviously, if you get a good rating, first of all, then you can just keep simulating them. Your little announcements pop up. Okay, to transfer list shock. And then you go through the calendar and you go through the weekly schedule. Right, here is another cutscene for you. Is it another negotiation? This guy. He's always here, this guy. He's always the same guy. So, he's looking to offer out Henderson. All right, moving on. Oh, so Henderson's off. So, he leaves with a suitcase. Let's have a look at this. So, there we go. You actually see your player being escorted out like he's coming out of prison with the boss and, I don't know who she is, the assistant. Maybe Klopp's girlfriend. I don't know. Maybe he's got a side piece. And she says, see you later. And Klopp's like, well, that's the end of that then. Let's try and see if we got anyone else back there. Hilarious cutscene. That is quite funny. He just walks off with his suitcase like he's just, I'm just off. It's like Paddington Bear. So there we go. Henderson's gone. So every time you sell a player, or a decent player maybe, you'll see him leave with a suitcase. And they gave him a C for Xavi. All right, so there we go. A couple of cutscenes for you. We're going to fast forward even more. There's a few transfers being done. Dembele's gone to Man United. Hermoso has gone to Napoli. Kostic gone to Atletico Madrid. Right, match day. Now, same as before. You can play the match. You can sim it if you would like. And you can also kind of do the highlights. Wasn't highlights a new thing as well? Which I might use. Now, he did sim this to start with, and then I don't know if he plays afterwards, but you know, it pretty much plays out like the top view 2D perspective, like you're playing Football Manager. And you can go in there and obviously jump in as well. If you hit square, you can do team management, you can change your game plan, and you can pause if need be. Has he missed that? It's an absolute shocker. Right, let's fast forward. I don't even think he plays this match. So there we go. He won 1-0. Mohamed Salah banging in the back of the net, but it's sort of pre-season anyway. No one's really that fussed. There is some more transfer news. So look, basis, folks. Look, let's talk about this. If you pretty much want... If you played FIFA 22 last year, career mode, religiously, and I mean a lot, you're probably going to pick this up and go, well, there's not a lot of change here. You know, like someone like myself, I didn't really play... I've never played career mode enough to really, because it's the gameplay. It ultimately is the gameplay. The gameplay doesn't grip me enough to be able to keep me engaged in career mode. I feel like I can do a lot in career mode. I can spend hours looking for players and trying to negotiate and stuff. But then I get on the pitch and then I play a match and I'm like, right, I'm bored of it now, you know? So that's why if you've played FIFA 22, the career mode is basically going to be the same. It's ultimately up to you if you want to fork out the cash or not. Maybe it'd even be worth doing EA Play where you can spend, I think it's $15 a month. That way, after 2 months, if you play this game religiously, you've spent about $30, which is half the amount for the game. And then you can just say, right, I've had enough of it. So, yeah, the choice is yours, folks. I mean, me, for myself, yes, I am going to be getting this game. I am going to be doing a career mode or a player career, one or the other. Let me know as well, by the way, what you want to see. And then we'll go from there. But I might sim some matches, I might not. We'll mix and match. Right, so we've got a match here, the old FA Community Shield. I think he does possibly jump in. No, he decided to do a quick sim on that. I don't know what the score was. There is a match with some gameplay. Right, we've got some, this is just some training drills. As you can see, Darwin Nunez. Lovely finish. I mean, the net physics are beautiful. Maybe you just want to get FIFA just to watch the net physics. That'd be an expensive investment. But yeah. Anyway, it does a few drills. Not really fussed about this. There is a game. There is a little bit of gameplay somewhere that we are going to look at as we're getting towards the end of this video. But I just wanted to put this out in case people are wondering. I don't know if I'll get flagged for this or not. Who knows? I'm not really showing a ton of gameplay. I'm just kind of showing career mode. But it's already on the YouTube. It's just been sponsored by other people. But I'm talking over it, so it's fair use. I'm giving you my subjective opinion. Yes. All right. So here we go. He actually jumps in. So Martial scores. Get in. Come on, United. And here we go with a little bit of gameplay for the final 7 minutes. I don't know what difficulty he's playing on. I'm not a huge fan of the camera angle, to be honest. I'll probably zoom this out a little bit. Already a mess straight off the bat there. It's those little things there, isn't it? Stuff like that, where players just getting intertwined with each other all over the place. I really want to see how the AI holds up, though, for me. That's going to be the big thing. I've talked a lot about AI this year, and you know, you can talk about presentation and graphics and all that, but if the AI is very stupid and doesn't give you a challenge and they do the same thing over and over again, it becomes monotonous and very, very boring. Looks like Luis Diaz has injured himself. I thought he exchanged him. I guess not. I guess he's still here. Anyway, it looks like he's took a knock and the physio's coming on at some point. Oh, well, there's an injury for you. But yeah, the AI has to be good. You know, if it's not good, it's not going to be worth playing. And I'm not talking about just being relentless. I don't want to see like tick-a-tacker on legendary or world class. I want to see the AI using their smarts. Take a touch, take 2, 3 touches, work it around, play at the back, then spread it out wide, then switch the play, then do human-like things. But I don't think we're going to get that because this is ultimately FIFA 22 with, you know, minor upgrades. Anyway, there we go. Liverpool did lose. Get in. You gotta love that. Manchester United doing the business. Martial putting it in the back of the net. There is Trent. Maguire's in the lineup. Wehe. And there we have it. It's not the best graphically, by the way. This is only 1080p, so it will look far better on the PlayStation 5 or the PC. Remember, the PC version this year is going to have the next-gen Hypermotion tech. So that's why I'm going to be playing on PC. And then they just plowed through a little bit more. Is there any more gameplay to be shown? Let's have a look. I don't think there is. I think ultimately that was about it. But yeah, folks, it's very much the same as last year's career mode. What do you guys want to see? What do EA need to do? We know next year there's going to be no FIFA in the name. It's going to be EA Sports FC 23 or whatever it is. I think they need to just revamp the engine, whether they go Unreal, whether they go a different engine. I don't know, but I think it's time for a change. I don't like the Frostbite engine. I don't think it's very good. I think the hit detection and that is all off, to be honest, and the physics aren't the best. But there is elements of good stuff in FIFA. It's just the gameplay. But that's my 2 cents. But anyway, that's about it, folks. Not a whole lot of gameplay, but I just wanted to show you career mode if you're wondering before it does drop at the end of this month. Whether this video will be flagged or not, I don't know. But anyway, that's all for today. We are going to be back this week, folks. I do want to get Master League rolling with United. We're just going to do it. Full on. And it'll be very realistic, very much like real life. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, let me know your thoughts below. We'll be back shortly. Till next time, take care.